My name is Sibyl Harmony, Master Healer, Psychic, and Medium, and this is a video about energy healing. So what is energy healing and how can it help you? Well, the ancients knew that we are energy beings. We are spirit here in a body temporarily. We come into bodies which are made of cells, muscles, organs, bones, which are the cells, made up of cells, which are made up of atoms, and atoms are made up of energy. So it's not really some strange, airy-fairy like, how can that work? It's just that our minds don't completely understand and we haven't been trained. In other words, in many ways, we're still in the dark ages of humanity. Actually, back in other times, and some people now here today do understand that we are energy. And when you want to change something, you go to where the power is, which is your energy. So there are many ways to heal the physical body. Medical science, which is fairly new, mostly developed in the last couple hundred years, maybe a little bit before then, with bleeding or leeches and things like that. Actually, Egyptian and other cultures had their forms of doctors, medicine women, healers, and so forth. But as far as modern medical science, which I love because it saves lives, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. It's excellent if you have an emergency, an accident, a broken bone, go to the doctors. You also may need medication or surgeries. So it's best, though, I believe, to have everybody on board when you're dealing with your health and an illness to encompass, and modern medical science is now encompassing more diet in, say, the local doctors in my area. They do talk about, proper exercise, sleep, and diet, and even meditation, plant-based diets. So some people like the paleo, so I'm not saying to do one or the other, but it is important to pay attention to, your diet and exercise, yoga. There is massage, acupuncture, meditation is an excellent way to get in touch with your energy and healing. So we want to calm and release stress, because everybody knows, even doctors know, that most illness are stress-based. So what if we feel like we can't just calm down or work through the issues, or it's buried in our unconscious? So I'll give you some examples. One of my issues, and I've healed a lot of things with energy medicine, one of my issues was being deceived. So I came in with an issue of deceit, being deceived by the people who were supposed to love and care about me. And deceit can show up in the kidneys, because our body, every part in our body, is connected with emotions and spirits. So you hold in your energy field emotions, beliefs, thought forms, experiences. Even accidents can cause energy dysfunction, or abuse can cause energy dysfunction. So I had emotional abuse of being deceived, and we have a lot of that now where people don't know what the truth is, or they are told the truth but they don't believe it, or they are outright being deceived by someone maybe they know, or the government, or politicians, or whatever it is, wherever you received wounding. So my deceit showed up in the kidneys. So when I went in to look at, because kidneys are the deep life force energy, that determines how long we live. So I could do a kidney cleanse, eat a kidney-friendly diet, which I have done. But I also wanted to go deeper and look at what are the core issues that cause this. And when I went in there, actually I found toxins. But I feel that the deceit opened me up to the issues. So because I was deceived, I didn't feel good, I got sick, and I took medications and had pain in my body. A lot of medications can have toxins. So that toxin sat in, also fear. Kidneys are affected by fear. So that fear and that toxin sat in my kidney. And when I went in and looked at it energetically, what I saw was a green field, like a green water. So kidneys govern the water in our bodies. And then there was this deep crevice that just, it felt wrong, it didn't look right, and I knew that, okay, there's the issue, because your body will present its bill. Whatever happens to us, whatever we believe, whatever thoughts and feelings, the energy that's affecting us, it can manifest physically. At some point it will. So I had this deep crevice, and when I looked in there, what I saw was a bucket. My guides, yeah, I do work with guides, and higher self, so you don't have to believe in like something that doesn't agree with you, but anyway, so there was a bucket of toxic liquid that came pouring out, and I was like, wow, there it is. So when I muscle tested my left kidney, and I actually did this just recently, when I muscle tested it, it was really low. I would say from 0 to 100. If an organ is at 80, it's pretty strong. Great, if you can get it to 100, that's great. But I felt like it was energetically. Now that doesn't mean physically. So for physically, you would have to go to the doctors and have it checked. But whatever happens energetically will manifest physically, because it happens out here in our aura, and then it comes into our body, our organs, our chakras, our energy centers, and then it will manifest sometimes right away, like a cold or flu bug, or an accident. Well, if a person has an accident, they fall down, you can actually see damage. If you're clairvoyant, you can see damage in the energy field. And so anyway, what I did was I cleaned that out energetically and then called in back my energy to heal my kidneys. And I am going to be doing a kidney cleanse to kind of back that up on a physical level. But I don't want to do dialysis. So I'm very grateful and happy that I found energy medicine, because it's a great alternative when physical things haven't worked. Really what we can say is energy healing brings balance and harmony to the body. And it is the future. Another example would be, so if you are wounded, so say you got abused in some way. So you can go to therapy. So you're abused as a child. The parents maybe yelled at you and said you weren't good enough. So that energy will come into your energy field, into your chakras, which are energy centers. You have 7 major, lots of little ones. So that energy, that feeling of being not good enough, because on some level you believed it, then it will affect all of your other relationships as you grow up. So you will find people that mirror that energy, because on some level you are trying to heal yourself. The inner child, the spirit, is looking for healing. So when you pick somebody who invalidates you and says that you're not enough, oh, you should fix your hair and lose some weight, or you could have done that better, you don't know what you're doing, all those kinds of comments. And it will wear on your self-esteem, which really causes depression or anxiety. And then you go to the doctor and you get some medication for depression or anxiety. So then what you're doing, that's a temporary fix, but that's all it is. It isn't necessarily meant to stay on, and it may cause other side effects for you, make you foggy, unclear, ungrounded, unpresent, and you haven't really dealt with the issue of what really is going on. Now, therapy can help because you can talk about how you feel and get clear on what happened to you. But does that resolve it? Because one thing I do know, I mean, it can. One thing I do know is that whatever happened to you back there where you were abused, you can't heal it by going back there and feeling it. There's nothing for you there. What is to understand is to get it on a deep level, to get it in your soul, that I am good enough. And often people who are really good enough and good people get picked on by other people who feel less than. Or we come in as older, wiser souls to parents that are not evolved and don't know how to be parents. So yes, therapy can help, but sometimes it's needed to get it on a cellular level, that you are good enough. I get it. I am good enough. And I can love me. Then our relationships start to change. And this is done, and our self-love and our self-esteem shifts. And the depression, which can cause all myriad of, or anxiety, health issues, low energy to whatever, ongoing lists of, modalities of, not modalities, but problems. So this is why I like energy healing, because it gets at the core of what is really going on and resolves that at an energetic level. Now, if you've had something like abuse, verbal abuse is bad enough because that's soul murdering. If you have been verbally abused or told that you are stupid or not, worthless or something like that, cancel that energy. I'm not saying that to you, because we absorb things on an unconscious level. You are good enough. You are good enough. You are good enough. You're intelligent. You're wise. You're intelligent. You're wise. You're intelligent. You're wise. You're a good person. We all are. We all have our parts, who we really are. Our soul, our higher self, is a good person. It's just a matter of connecting with that. Okay? So I just wanted to say those positive things, because I don't want to share negative energy, because you are absorbing, and I'm, what you hear. And it's not like we have to be that super sensitive, but this is a healing video and I'm a healer. So, but I am now channeling towards you light and love and healing. Whenever I talk or sit in front of somebody or do a video, my intention is strong and clear. So back to, if you've had some other abuse, like physical or sexual, this is a whole nother thing, and you may need medical help with that, especially when it first happens, of course, and then therapy to kind of get clear or share what happened, because there is a healing in talking about and sharing the truth of what happened and knowing that. But these things are not really done by, no human would ever do that to you. They're not really done by spirit. They're done by lower energies. So the lower energies need to be removed. And it can come in and invade many areas of your life. And you will not know why. Why is my life not working? Until you heal and resolve these things on a karmic, on a soul level, on a spiritual level. And when you clear that and you let that go, what happens is your energy will come back in. And a good healer will help you bring in your energy from wherever it left. Because our energy cannot stay where it is being hurt or abused or lied to or misused or threatened or unsafe. Part of you left, and that part is in a healing being called back. And that is your strength, your inner balance, your harmony. And I hope this has explained some of what energy healing is and what energy healers, shamans, hands-on healing does. I mean, we intuitively know when we are hurt, we put our hand out, we put our hands, because your hand has energy. And you can do that if you're hurting. Massage, hold, send love. I've healed sinus infections, thyroid problems, aches and pains by opening up the center in my chest, which is your heart center of love. It's an energy center here. And sending love to myself. And this brings energy. It brings us out of this lower third dimensional. I mean, we need to act as if the third dimension is real, although it's not. The third dimension is the physical reality. Take your medication, get it done. You know, it's also competition, wars, illness, strife. So as we lift into a higher dimension of fifth dimensional reality and sixth dimension, which was where we are going, then we start to open up and can have spontaneous healing. A lot of this is done through prayer and meditation and uplifting our thoughts. So check out some of my videos. I think I did a meditation video. If I didn't, I will. I'll have to look at it. Meditation. And let's do a little healing for you now. This may work well for you, or it may that you need a session with someone. Reiki is wonderful. Energy healings, shamanic healing. But let's go ahead and just kind of close our eyes, call on our energy. And if you would like to do this, I suggest breathing in through your nose, slowly, and then all the way in your belly. And then letting it go through your mouth. And then again. So this is a way of calming the body, bringing your energy back into your body. Breathing into your heart. Slow, rhythmic breathing. And you can call in your higher self, what you call God or the angels or Buddha, whoever you, goddess, feel comfortable with. Breathing. And if you close your eyes and kind of come back to yourself, your body, and kind of say hello to your body. And you can say, hello body, hello spirit, I love you. I'm here for you. Are you safe? So bodies heal and spirit heals when it feels safe. Breathing in love into your heart center. Breathing in healing energy into the top of your head, light, starlight. Let that light come in, healing, calming, relaxing. Let that light come through your head, your arms, your body, torso, your legs and feet, let it surround you in a bubble of light, your aura, healing your aura, and going all the way down to the center of the planet, grounding you. And now pick an issue, a feeling, or an issue that you're having. And put it, let's create a healing tool of a rose. And let the feeling or the issue go into the rose. Breathe it in there. And let it go. You can blow it up or give it to your guides. Filling you with light. Filling you wherever you release the energy. And so it is. Keeping your eyes closed, you can stretch and move. Coming back, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. May you be healed, because in truth, you already are. Thank you for sharing this video with me. And share it with your friends if you liked it.